Shalom, shalom. This is Hawoo. Uh, so I am about to show you guys the computer I built. Here it is. So this is the PC that I have been working on forever. I gotta clean it up a little bit. But there she is in all her glory. This is glass. Everything's RGB. I put these fans up here so I can keep my, this is my CPU right here with a water block. So everything's water cooled. As you can see, this is actually supposed to change color. I don't know why it's not. There it is. Okay. Yeah. But, I gotta do some cable management and stuff. A little bit of work, but nothing serious. There's my two graphics cards and SLI. As you can see, this is one and that's two. And you see this? This is a PCI extension, pretty much like a cord or band. So if you look right here, here's one. So I had to get another one because the second one is gray. Let me see if I can get y'all that. You see it right down in there. Oh wow. I have a zip tie in there somehow, some way. Don't ask me how that got there, but it is. I'll get it out later. But yeah, so that's what that's for. These are called Asian. I forgot the name of them. Asian something. But this is my circulator pump right here. As you can see, I might need some more fluid, but everything's RGB. This is two radiators in one together. See, you see it right there where they separate. I got a lot of cable management to do. This is a light I took off, and this is the little speaker, and there's a thermometer in there, or thermostat that I have to do. This is my Wi-Fi antenna, my remotes for all my colors and stuff, and that is that. So today today this is what I got from the brother Rebban. This is what I'll be reading to you guys. But today I had a lot going on, y'all. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. I had a lot. I had went and checked the job, and the man asked me how long would it take me to do it. I told him approximately 4 days. He said to me, and if it go over, he would deduct $100 a day if I went over 4 days. I told him he could shove that job right where he pulled it from. I don't know what's going on with people, but they're getting crazy. Alright, y'all, so I'm gonna start reading this for y'all. This thing is crazy, y'all. You gotta give all love, praises, not praises, all love and honor to the brother Rebban. This was some juice he gave me. And you gotta give all praises, honor, and glory to the Most High for having him send this to me. And my brother, yeah, we're gonna do the door one day. I actually never saw that email you sent me about wanting to do the door, so that's my fault. My phone doesn't tell me I got emails. I have to look. So it don't even alert me with texts. So, But and I know y'all can see my arm, right? My high yellow arm. And my little gray white beater. Or whatever. Alright, y'all, let's get on this thing. So I'm gonna point this at it, but I'm not gonna read through my phone because that's just weird. Alright. Colonel E.W. Foster. So let's go here for Yucatan. No, that's Yankton Agency, South Dakota, November 22nd, 1890. Colonial E.W. Foster. United States Indian Agent, Yankton Agency, South Dakota. Dear Sir, it has been reported here a few days ago that there was an Indian visitor up in the White Swan from Rosebud Agency who has been telling or teaching the doctrines of the new Messiah and has made some agitations among the people. Sometimes you know, you know a word, but you forget the word, so you gotta think about it. And that's what I was doing. Agitations among the people up there, sorry. According to the request of the Captain Conrad, United States Army of Fort Randall, South Dakota, and by your order of the 21st instant, that's weird, 21st instant, yeah, I went up to White Swan and have arrested the wanted man, Kuwapi, or one they chased after. I guess that's his name, okay. So the Messiah guy name was Kuwapi, or Kuwapi, but I would say Kuwapi. And it says one they chased after, okay. On my way to the agency with the prisoner, I have made little interview with him on the subject of the new Messiah. The following are the facts which he corroborated concerning the new Messiah, his laws and doctrines to the Indians of this continent. So before I go any further, I want to speak about this right here. The first thing I pull from this paragraph is, number one, they're scared. Number two, they arrest anybody that stands up for our people or try to teach our people anything opposite of what they want us to know. And they move at a high speed. So now you got to think about this. How many of our brothers that they've been calling criminals and saying they done this and they done that, and they might have been trying to uplift our people. You want to think about that, y'all. But you got to remember, the Most High says He will free us. He, not a man. No Messiah. I mean, yeah, there is going to be a Messiah, of course, because He says David's going to come. David is going to come, and you know, he's going to get I think, half for the Most High's power, or a third, or something like that. And we're gonna get it too, and we're gonna put foot in ass. You know what I'm saying? But you still gotta remember, the Most High says He's coming. You know what I mean? That's when we get that power, that's when we're gonna go forth and get the stomping on shit. Alright, let's get it moving, y'all. Alright. It says, do you believe in the new Messiah? A. I somewhat believe it. What made you believe it? Because I ate some of the buffalo meat that the new Messiah sent to Rosebud Indians through Short Bull. Did Short Bull say that he was the living herd of roaming buffaloes? Oh, my fault. That he saw the living herd of roaming buffaloes. I'm sorry, y'all. While he was with the Son of the Great Spirit. Short Bull told the Indians at Rosebud that the buffalo and other wild game will be restored to the Indians at the same time when the general resurrection in favor of the Indians take place. So this is saying that there's going to be a resurrection, but it's going to be strictly for us. Alright. You said A. General resurrection in favor of the Indians take place. When or how soon will this be? The Father sends word to us that He will have all these caused to be so in the spring. Wow. Then when the grass is knee high. Now, isn't that funny? Do you know Judah did a video the other day speaking about reading something that it says that the Most High was going to start His work in the spring. Y'all remember that video he did? And he was I forgot what he read it from, but he read that and it said that the Most High is going to start His work in the spring. So you see the line of questioning. You know this is fear. Listen to the fear. Listen. It says, "Do you believe in a new Messiah?" That's fear. And it says somewhat. He answers somewhat. Nonchalantly. He says, "What made you believe?" That's fear, y'all. And then it says, "Because I ate some of the buffalo meat of the new Messiah," right? It says, "Did Short Boy say that he saw the living herd roaming buffaloes while he was with the Son of the Great Spirit?" So they know a lot. You see that? That's fear, though. All those questions are fear. All right, let's keep it moving because it's going to be something said on here that's kind of funny. You said, "Who is this Father?" All right, my fault. You said Father. Who is this Father? Listen, look. This is what I mean by when I say, when you read something, read it. Listen to what he said. You said, Father. Who is this Father? Is it the new Messiah? Now, number one, right? They know. Right? They know. But what I get from his questioning, even though he's asking him, is this the Messiah? It's like, is he asking, are you talking about who we call Father or who you call Father? You see what I'm saying? That's what it sounds like to me. I don't know. You tell me. But it says, it is the new Messiah. All right, so he says, you said Father. Who is this Father? That's what the man asked, the white man asked. It is the new Messiah. He has ordered his children, Indians, to call him Father. And I want y'all to understand something. When he's saying the Messiah is saying call him Father, it does not mean give him the honor of being the creator. That's not what that means. It's like honoring somebody that sorry y'all, that has a status higher than you. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, when when you don't bother with your computer, it shuts the screen off. But it's like honoring somebody that has a higher status than you. Like when they call the Pope Father or Pastor Father, same thing. That's all that is, okay? So, some people read this and say, well, look, he think he's the creator. And that's not what that is. Okay. You said the Father is not going to send the buffalo until the resurrection takes place. Wow. He would be able to send a few buffaloes over this way. Look, listen to the shit. This is what I was talking about that was funny. Here, let me go all the way back. Right? You said, Father. Who is this Father? It is the new Messiah. That's the man's answer. He has ordered his children, Indians, to call him Father, right? You said the Father is not going to send the buffalo until the resurrection takes place. Would he be able to send a few buffaloes over this way for a sort of a sample, so as to have his children, Indians, to have a taste of the meat? So, let me give you what I just got. This question is a manipulative question. He's manipulating the Indian, right? The brother. He's manipulating, asking him, could he send some of the buffalo meat over? But he's trying to say, oh, to the children. But he really mean to them. They want it. You see what I'm saying? So right there, that shows you they're trying to sneak their way in to a resurrection, because this buffalo could have a certain code, DNA code, that blends with us, where they trying to sneak their devilish asses in there. But listen to this shit. Watch this, y'all. So he says, would he be able, like you talking about the creator well, this is not the creator. This is actually, I think he's talking about the Messiah, but he's talking about would he be able? Like, if the Creator sent somebody, oh, he's always going to be able. It says, would he be able to send a few buffaloes over this way? Manipulative right there for a sort of a sample. So as to have his children, the Indians, to have a taste of the meat. Straight manipulative. They wanted it for themselves. The minute it would have came over there, they would have took it. The Father wishes to do all things all at once, even in destroying the white race. Woo! 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 That made me want to shout, clap my hands, shout, stomp my feet, shout. Come on now, shout. Let me read that again, starting from number Q. Number Q, yeah. You said the Father is not going to send the buffalo until the resurrection takes place. Would he be able to send a few buffaloes over this way for a sort of a sample, so as to have his children, Indians, to have a taste of the meat, so we can have a taste of the meat, you fucking thief? The Father wishes to do things all at once, even in destroying the white race. Damn. But you hear people say Esau's going to be utterly destroyed, right? Which they think is the white race. No, he's not. This motherfucker is not your kin, you asshole. Excuse me, I'm not calling y'all names. Let me stop calling people names. I'll get mad. But yeah, that's why I get upset, y'all. When I say crazy stuff, I actually get pissed off, because it's like, why would you even, you know they're not your people, because I'm going to show y'all. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just show y'all. All right. So, he says, you said something about the destroying of the white race. No, he didn't say something about it. He said destroy your asses. That's what he said. Okay. So he says, you said something about destroying of the white race. Do you mean to say that all mankind except the Indians will be killed? Yes. Damn. So now this is something to look into really deep, because here he asks a question about the meat, right? And the brother gives an answer saying he wishes to do everything at once. Then it goes to the Father, right? The Father wishes to do everything at once, and he makes a point in saying even in destroying the white race. So he's speaking about a particular people. But that's what this is. This is speaking about one particular people and making a strong emphasis on this particular people, pretty much putting them on Front Street, letting you know this is who he's going to wipe out, right? So what do? He includes everybody, like they do, to try to take the sting off of them, which is all mental. It's all for them, because it doesn't do nothing for us. The only way, this is pretty much like including the world, you know what I'm saying? But they know it's them. And I mean, he answered yes, which is strange, but in his world, the world could be the white race. All of mankind could be the white race. You see what I'm saying? It don't see the melanated people. He could look at as a different name for mankind. They could just be mankind. You see what I'm saying? They could be just called mankind, a kind of a man. They were made something like men. When you see what I'm saying? So that's something you need to think about. Again, look at the words, because he says that all mankind except Indians. Mankind. He did not say all humans, all nations. He said mankind. These are people kind of made like man, or kind of a man. Think about that. So he says, you said something about the destroying of the white race. Do you mean to say that all mankind, kind of man, except the Indians, will be killed. Yes, meaning all of you that walk around and pose as man, the man created by the Most High. You are what? A tenth of a man? Like y'all tell us? This is me just adding in stuff. I'm sorry, y'all. Alright. How? How? You hear this? He says, how? And who is going to kill the white people? Didn't he just tell them that? But okay, let's go. First he says, how? And he could be saying this in two ways. He could be asking, but I don't see a question mark. So he's saying it pretty much like sarcastically, like, how? You know what I mean? Like, what? Like, how? You know what I mean? Because they so powerful. They got so much military might. They thought like that back then too, y'all. How? And who is going to kill the white people? The Father is going to cause a big cyclone or whirlwind by which he will have all the white people to perish. Let me stop here. Now, cyclone, whirlwind can actually mean something else. You gotta let the Holy Spirit come in and let her speak to your heart and into your mind. So, when I read this is what came to my mind. The Most High chariots are like a whirlwind. The Most High chariots destroying like a whirlwind. You see this? Right? Isn't that Isaiah? The Most High's chariots destroying. What is it? Destroying the heathen like a whirlwind? Isn't that what it says? Bam. That's what I was getting. So, just wanted to bring that out to y'all. Again, look into the words. Okay. You said something about destroying the white race. Do you mean to say that all mankind, except the Indians, will be killed? Yes. How and who's going to kill the white people? The Father is going to cause a big cyclone or whirlwind by which he will have all the white people to perish. If it should be a cyclone or whirlwind, oh my God, I need to, I need to up my screen time. Don't I, y'all? I'm sorry, y'all. I need to up my screen time or stop talking. Alright, if it should be a cyclone or whirlwind, what are we going to do to protect ourselves? That's your problem. The Father will make some kind of provisions by which we will be saved. You said something about the coming destruction of the white people by your Father. Suppose, now this guy is interviewing him, he's not white. I just wanted to let y'all know that too. By your Father. Supposing your Father is sick, tired out, forgot, or some other incidental cause by which he should not be able to accomplish his purpose. What would be the case about destroying of the white people? Do you not hear the scoffing, the disrespect, the bullshit? You see what they do? Now tell me, this was written in 1890. Aren't they doing the same shit still to this day? They still doing the same thing. They still doing it. It just show you how wicked they are. And the thing is, this guy that's interviewing, he's not even white. But that's what happened when you are in bed with these people. You get in bed with them, you start clucking like a chicken, you start walking like a chicken, you start doing everything a chicken do. Becoming, who you love. You start acting like who you love. It's just like you get a brother that when he was younger, he was a brother. He lived in the hood. He acted like a brother. He had his swag. But then when he got and found him a white woman and started living the high life with these people and with this white woman, he started acting like the white woman and her family. He and then what happens is he, instead of him remembering who he is and where he came from, he starts to hate his what was the word we could use for his flyness, his thoroughness, his swag, because we got a swag about us, you know. That's why he calls the salt, because we got this, you know. It's just like you know, like when we walk, we make them turn their head. They can't even not look at the walk. Even when we look a mess, they still like thorough. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, but you got brothers like that. They will forget that and then start to hate it and want to be like their oppressor. And he's married to that pale dog, porky skin chick. Nasty. Ew. I need some color in my life. Color and some meat. Not chunky. You know, not no ATM. No disrespect to, you know, the plus size sisters. That's not my flow. You know, I like them thick hips, thick. You know, those type of chicks. You know, nice doorknobs on the top, whatever. That's how I play. But you know, I can't do the big girls. But you want to roll over to a flat pancake butt? Ew, hairy, skin look dead. Ew, oh. Straight, smell like a damn puppy in the morning. Like, I'm cool. You can't even get in the shower and sniff her hair and smell the beauty. You smell like a fucking pit bull in the shower. I'm cool, y'all. Ugh. I would, never. Ew. Listen, when your sisters put on they little panties or whatever, she turned to the side, you see nothing but cheeks. And don't disrespect y'all, don't take this wrong. But you know, you see that swirl. Sideways, front, it don't matter. You see the body that the Most High gave all women is just like, wow. And if you notice, this is what our other races are doing now to become just like our women. They getting all types of injections and everything. They want everything you got, but they want you to hate you. They want you to put that bullshit in your hair. They want you to do all this bull crap, right? But they don't want you. They want to be you, but they don't want you to be you. And then you got a lot of our sisters hate their own fucking hair, man. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell y'all this, and I'm sorry for jumping off the book, but it's nothing like running my fingers through beautiful, strong hair. It ain't nappy. I don't give a fuck what y'all saying. That's what you call curl hair. The hair is curled. Some hair is curled lighter. Some hair is curled harder. But it's nothing like I used to love playing in my wife's hair. I used to like rubbing her hair and stuff, and she would get mad. Don't touch my hair. I gotta go get me a weave. Like, and I used to tell her, why do you put that mess? I don't like that. I like your hair, your natural hair. I don't like makeup. Why did you put that shit in your face? I don't want to see that. You put a little gloss on your lips. Call it a day. You ain't gotta do all that. I love a natural woman. All that extras, I'm cool. You can't keep me running around putting all that mess in your hair, all that gook in your face. I mean, she didn't put this stuff in her face, but you know, like when we got married, she got that mess all kicked up in her damn. I was so mad. I was hot, y'all. But you know, I don't. Even though you know she there and I'm here, regardless. But I can't do that. I don't like that. But you know, with our women, you can just see beauty. It don't matter what they doing. You can see, and it's crazy because you can have a sister that's overweight, not like really overweight, but you know, like just had a baby, and you can still see that godly figure. That is crazy. And these white women and these other, even like them like East Indian women, you know, the ones 7-Eleven women, they flat in the back. I mean, it's like a board wash back that joint, and they are going crazy trying to get butts. And you got our sisters running around bleaching their fucking skin, doing all this shit trying to be like Flatjack over there. When Flatjack trying to be like you. And you don't even see it. Like, I don't get it, man. Why would you want to change perfection for death? They here don't even stand up and praise the Creator, man. They here have no strength. It falls to the earth like a dead body. Like a dead body. Our women here stand up with strength. Stand up. You know what I'm saying? And if I catch one brother on here talking bad about our sisters' powerful, strong hair, I'm gonna punch you in your fucking mouth if I catch you. Excuse my French, but I will. Because you out of pocket. You wanna tell our sisters to put dead hair, something that has no strength, no life, no resilience in it, in their fucking head, when they got hair that is powerful, that stands up, stand up for their man, stand up for their children, and stand up for their power. Just like the trees, just like the plants. That's power. A seed. When you plant a seed, you put a seed, like a finger's length, an index finger length, in the earth. That seed has that plant has to fight its way through the dirt to stand up. Just like our women's hair. Even when our women straighten their hair still has strength to it. Even though they burning it to death, it still has strength, y'all. Come on. Listen. Enough is enough. Brothers, stop telling your women to put that bullshit in their fucking head. Stop it. Stop telling them to put that mess in their goddamn faces. The thing is, when you met your girl back in the day, she didn't have that shit in her hair. She didn't have that shit in her face. She was a natural, beautiful woman, and you loved her for it. So you make sure she stay the way she is. I don't care if your hair turned gray, girl. I don't care if you gain a little weight. You see what I'm saying? All out something is always stay the same. And some shit like that. I forgot the name of it, but yeah, the music song. That's what you supposed to be doing. Standing by that woman. Yeah, I wouldn't give a damn if the middle of her damn hair fall out. You know what you do? You stand there and you encourage her and you make. I remember it's like my wife hair used to come out. You know why? Because that's a curse, and that's in the book of Isaiah. It talks about the curses, right? On the woman's hair. He said he gonna smite the crown of your head, right? And my wife here used to come out, right? And you know what I used to do? I used to encourage her and help her. Like I used to wash her hair for her. You know what I'm saying? And everything. Make sure she wouldn't put chemicals in it. And try to make her change her diet. Stop eating certain foods and stuff. But then you get around dumb, stupid, dead Negroes and dumb, stupid females that say, oh no, get a fucking weave. You want somebody to come plait that bullshit in your hair and pull all your hair out your head. You see what I'm saying? Or glue that, man. You putting chemicals all on your scalp. Chemicals that turn to a bonding agent. And then you take another chemical to get the shit out. Like, yo, come on, man. Sisters, wear your hair natural. Wear it natural. If a brother don't want you for your natural hair, fuck him. Go find one that want you as a woman and you for who you are, not for who he can turn you into. Because if he got to turn you into somebody, then he never wanted you. He want who the hell he turning you into. So that's what you do. You get a man that's sitting there telling you put that shit in your hair and put that mess on your face. He don't love you for you. He love you for who he wants you to be. And that's not what it's about. Me, I love a woman for who she is and what she was born with. All that extra shit, throw that, you better take that shit somewhere else, because I don't want it. I don't like that. It's disgusting. You ever seen what it look like when somebody is putting that foundation in their face and they do it so much, by the time they don't want to wear it, their skin is gray? Because it's destroying their melanin. That's why they give it to you. Come on, y'all. You supposed to be outside in the sun, soaking in the sun rays. making your melanin more potent, not covering it up with gook. Again, sisters, wear your hair. You meet a brother, even if you meet a sister to tell you to put a weave, she's not your sister. She wants to destroy you. It's not a sister. And any sister that tell another sister to get rid of her man because he wants you to wear your hair natural and not that bullshit, she's not for you. She's against you. You know? So, you go, you wear what the Most High gave you. He made you beautiful. He did not make you to walk around with fucking synthetic hair or somebody else's curses in your damn head. Do you not know that one of the main curses on y'all is your fucking hair? Your hair is your badge of honor. That's why he cursed your hair. So you wear your hair. And maybe he'll take the curse away. But as long as you running around putting bullshit in your head, you're going to stay the way you are. Alright, let's get back to this reading. Alright. Okay. So he says, how and who's going to kill the white people? The Father is going to cause a big cyclone and whirlwind by which he will have all white people to perish. If it should be a cyclone or a whirlwind, what are we going to do to protect ourselves? So this guy must be another indigenous but a traitor. The Father will make some kind of provision by which we will be saved. You said something about the coming destruction on the white people by your Father. Wow. You see that? So remember, listen. It says, if it should be a cyclone or whirlwind, right? Comma. What are we going to do to protect ourselves, right? Inclusion. He is including himself in it. So that's telling you that he is the same as this indigenous brother, a Hebrew, right? Because he says, what are we? So that means he knows he's one of them going to do to protect ourselves. So that means he is of the nation, right? Listen to this bullshit. The Father will make some kind of provisions by which we will be saved. So he's agreeing that this brother is one of him, right? Then he says, you said something about the coming destruction on the white people by your Father. You hear that? So now, once he found out that he's part of the Get Saved crew, he separates himself. You see that? By your Father. That means he's saying, oh, I don't got nothing to do with that. I'm with the white people. Fucking bitch. Alright. Supposing your father is sick. You hear the shit? Tired, out, forget, or something, or some other incidental cause by which he should not be able to accomplish his purpose. What would be the case about the destroying of the white people? Like, he's riding hard for these. And listen, tell me there isn't brothers out here like this, just like him. There is no doubt about these things. So he's telling them, that shit ain't flying, dog. Get the fuck out of here. There is no doubt about these things. As the miracle performer, or the Father is going to do just as what he said he would. Now, peep this. Right? Peep this. There is no doubt about these things. Now, he's making for instance, he says, as the miracle performer. So he's telling you, as he sent somebody to perform miracles, there is no sickness, no tired, none of this shit, right? He says, or the Father is going to do just as what he said he would do. You hear that? So he's telling you, get out of here with that bullshit. And when he said miracle performer, he pretty much, from what I'm saying, it sounds like he's telling you, even if he used somebody else, it's still going to happen. He's not going to get sick, that person, or whatever. What other object could you come to by which? Wait a minute. What other object could you come to by which you are led to believe that there is such a new Messiah on earth at present? The ghost dancers are fainted. Whenever the dance goes on, do you believe that they are really fainted? So this man has knowledge about this stuff too. Yes. What makes you believe that the dancers have really fainted? Because when they wake or come back to their senses, they sometimes bring back some news from the unknown world, spirit world, and some little trinkets. Wow. Such as buffalo tail, buffalo meat, etc. Listen, you know what that just made me think? Is there so there might be spiritual animals like buffaloes in the spirit world running around this. Yo, this is major, yo. Like when I read this, I was so hyped. So alright, so now you see what I just read here. Now imagine what I just read, but a paragraph like that on steroids. You see what I'm saying? Listen, y'all. But so what I gotta do, I'm sorry. So what I gotta do is I have to put the other ones together. I don't know how I think my phone mixed them up, but I think he sent them in order. If you watching this rebban dad, let me know which ones is which, what order they go in, so I can get them right or whatever, just so I can read the rest. But also I think today we're gonna be going after a book, y'all. I'm gonna check if all right, so I will check. So if anybody is going to send a donation for that book and we are over, I will send it back, unless you say keep it to purchase any other books that we might run across. But listen, that's the thing I want to have. Let me tell y'all what I did. So what I did was I went and opened up a whole nother account as a Navy credit union for my sister. She looked out or whatever. She got me in, use herself as a reference. So what I did was I'm put everybody that sent me a donation for that book, I put the money in there. So any other donations that come through, right? Any other donations that come through, they're going directly in there. Reason why is because I don't want nobody's donation money near anything that I work for, anything like that, and what I will be donating, I will also be donating money too. It's not gonna be just about y'all. It's about me too. So and if you want to see, or you say somebody say, well, what did you donate? I'll show you what I put in. So what I'll do is when I donate whatever, so let's say I do a job and I get paid cash. What I'll do is I'll go to the bank and I will put the money in my bank, and then I will transfer it over to that account so you can see. Because the thing is this. I ain't got time for fucking games with people with no money. I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm gonna do. So if you want to donate and still help out, so we can get more books, then I appreciate it. If you're done with the donating as far as with this book, I appreciate that too. But my thing is, we need to learn as much as we can. Especially like now, because they are scared as death. They are so scared, y'all. Alright, y'all. I'm not gonna hold y'all up because I am burnt and tired. Alright, y'all. Shalom. Alright, y'all like my power supply? That's a PSU right there. PSU, GPU, CPU. And this is one fan actually. One fan unit, and this is the second unit. This is one radiator, that's the second radiator. This is what you call water tubing. And the stuff is like metallic. The coolant is metallic. I'm gonna buy some more, but what I'm gonna do is, see these white fittings? I'm gonna change them to silver ones. And I was thinking I might turn this whole thing black. But alright, y'all, gotta go. Alright, shalom.